I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Today we've got another LCPII. The difference is it is a 380. We've been talking about the 22 version. Well, we've got the 380 version now, and in fact I've had it probably about a week. Ruger sent this in on their T&E program. So I'm going to get some time to check this thing out, and hopefully I'll be able to get some ammunition, because right now we can't shoot it. So we're going to kind of do an overview and then a comparison with the 22. They both weigh right around 10 ounces. So very, very light for this gun. They're small, easily concealable. In fact, what comes with it is a pocket holster. Now, I'm not a big fan of these, but this one does work. Down here on the bottom of the magazine, and this has got a bit of a problem, we think, so I'll tell you about that in a second. It has got what they call the pinky little finger grip. Well, actually, with this one, it's more in here on the grip because it is so small. Where it does come with this. Now, the 22 doesn't come with the option of replacing those. You'd have to get one separate. But anyway, it does come with that. So, like I said, the weight is lightweight, nice that way. Here's where we have the problem. That should lock open. That's an empty magazine. The weapon itself is empty. As I pull that all the way back, that should lock open. If I push up on this magazine tight, it will lock open. So there's probably a magazine problem here. One is being shipped in. We'll find out. Now, this is a 6+1. So you have 7 rounds. 1 in the chamber, 6 in the magazine. Over here, it does not have a manual safety at all. You can see that. No type at all. The lock open is right here. The manual lock open. So you pull that back, push it up, and then that locks open. Right here is the takedown button. Like I said, no manual safety, so it's in the trigger. And the trigger pull is not all that bad. I'll try to do it this. This is always hard to do, but you'll see. It's very crisp. Good trigger pull. Don't have any problems with that. It's a little bit heavier than the 22. For one reason is that's your safety. You've got this double trigger safety. You can see that right there. So that's good. The sights. Of course, if you've been following Shootin' Plink, you know I don't like these type of sights, but you're stuck with them on this sort of a gun. I mean, this is a pocket gun. This is fantastic for a woman that wants to put one in her purse. If you want to stick one in your pocket, use the pocket holster or whatever, but also very, very concealable in a holster that is what they call an appendix holster. Even the outside the waist. That, it's such a small holster, such a small gun, you can do that very, very easy. And I'm a cross drawer, so I like to have one down like this so I can pull it out. Anyway, that is the basics of this gun. And now what we're going to do is we're going to compare this with the 22 version. Here's the 22 version. Kind of hard to tell it apart, isn't it? Even on top, there's really not much difference up here except for a few holes and what have you on it. You know, there's, like I said, not much difference. A little bit, there's some different coloring here on the barrel. And by the way, it's 2.86 barrel, just like this one. So that's the same. This one has got a manual safety, the 22. That way you can tell them apart. Weight-wise, they're the same. This manual safety, some people don't like it. I do. Look how quick that is. Now, putting it back on, yeah, that's a pain. You kind of have to pull it around like this. But if you're going to shoot this and pull it up, you got it right now. There's no problem at all. It's great, actually, for people that have got a problem such as an arthritis or something or other that. And we've talked about that in the past on a video strictly about this 22. Magazine wise, well, this one does hold 10+1, where this is 6+1. So a little bit difference, but there's also a lot of difference in the ammo. This is 22, this is 380. So right there, you know, you're looking at a difference. Sight-wise, as I'd said, they're the same, but what I have done with this, and I'd showed you that before, I painted a white dot on it, which I will probably do with this one too. Although I don't want to do too much to it because it belongs to Ruger and it's going back to them, so I may not paint it white. Let's see, what else is the same? They're, like I said, they're so doggone identical. Of course, like I said, the safety, that's a big difference in it, and that's about it. As far as takedown, they're the same way. I've already torn this one down, but I'm going to tear this one down in another video to show you. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot of difference in them. So, why would you want the 22 and the 380 both? Well, from what I understand, Ruger came out with this 22 in order to save you some money in practicing. It also will give you a lower recoil. If you've got somebody that's wanting to learn one of these, the 380 ammunition is not going to be cheap. And this one, if you can find the ammunition for it too, the 22, it's going to be cheaper. I have fired this one already, as you know from videos. It's cycled about everything we put in it, even down to the 800 and I think it's 35 feet per second quiet auto. But that's a special ammunition with a 45 grain bullet in it, and so it'll cycle through about any gun, even ones that say they can't do anything below 1260. Why does it? I don't know. I've even said the CCI, why does this do this? I don't really get an answer. All I get is, it does. So, it does. That's all I can say. This one, as I said, I'm really anxious to fire this. Get some 380 ammo and fire it. And that internal hammer that it has, you know, they seem like they work pretty good. This one has got a little bit of an extraction problem, which I've also sent some photos in, and we're going to be taking a look at that. I'll know more about that later, and we're going to talk about it in another video. This one, hopefully, we're going to get this straightened out with this magazine, at which time, and that is the problem with it, and at that time, hopefully we'll have it so that I can shoot some, or that I have some ammunition so we can shoot it, and see how it reacts then. So otherwise, I mean, that's it. These two guns are so identical that they're twins, other than 380 22. I mean, that's, and again, the safety. This is manual safety. This does not have a manual safety. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.